Guys, so we're going to get into this body cam footage from Darlington last year of my arrest. Just want to point out, if you look at the video itself, the body cam footage, about 4 minutes into that actual footage, you'll see it'll cut out for about a minute and then come back on again. It came to me like that, and Durham Constabulary must have done it. It was the point where the two coppers get together and start having a private chat, the one that I try and zoom in on and try and find out what they're saying, but they wanted to do it in private for some strange reason. I'm guessing that's the point where they were up to no good and they were trying to think of what they could possibly charge me with or arrest me with. None of them had any idea whatsoever of what I could have possibly done wrong, so I think that's the point where they go and try and make something up and say, look, you know, we need to try and work out what we're going to arrest him for. So yeah, it's very, very suspicious, that, but you'll notice it. It says it all, doesn't it, really? You'll notice also Oscar's got his nose in the air. That's because I've just cooked his salmon and he's waiting patiently for it. So there it is. He's a spoiled pooch. Anyway, back to the body cam footage. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. It's good seeing it from a copper's point of view, and the discussion was a lot clearer as well. So roll camera. Sit down. Roll over. Roll over. Roll over. Roll over. Roll over. 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 Go on. Good lad. Well done. You can have your salmon now. No way bother putting it in a blooming dish. I figured people would be complaining, saying, oh, I wanted to see him eat his salmon. Well, there you go then, you shadows. Right, they ask. Right, anyway, enough of that. Roll body cam.
Taking photographs through the barrier into the police yard.
I'm just doing a documentary on YouTube. Just wanted to get some shots of the marked vehicles. Okay. I was hoping to get one coming out or something.
Why is that, like?
Just for like some footage for YouTube.
Okay. Yeah. So what we're going to require to do, sir, is we're going to have to take some of your details, all right?
I don't give me details to it. It's just not personal. I just don't give me details out to people.
Okay. Well, you've been taking photographs into the police yard and you've already admitted you've been taking photographs of vehicles in the yard, quite a lot of which are private motor vehicles. All right. We are going to have to satisfy. We are going to have to satisfy
you are
ourselves.
saying that you have been taking pictures of private vehicles. I've been taking pictures of marked cars. That's what I admitted to.
Okay. Well, we don't know what's on that camera at this moment in time. All right. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to step back now, because there's another supervisor here, and I'm actually the custody sergeant, so I could be the person that's dealing with you next in the custody block. All right. So I'm going to step back.
To deal with. I've done nothing wrong.
Well, the officers will ascertain that. The officers will ascertain that. All right, sir. Okay.
Sorry, what's your name again?
I say don't give me details.
Just wait there.
Can you stop surrounding me?
Right, we're not surrounding you. Obviously, how can we talk to them? So,
I've just explained myself.
Yeah, go on.
I'm just doing a documentary for YouTube.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to get some pictures and maybe some footage of one of the vehicles coming out of marked car.
What's the documentary regarding? Because obviously you've got to understand there's a lot of personal vehicles in there.
I'm not trying to get there.
But we don't know that, do we? You understand our point of view? We don't know what vehicles you've got and what you've got on camera and what's been recorded. Do you get our view on that?
But what does it matter even if they were in it?
Because obviously if this is going on YouTube like documentary, it gets shared, doesn't it? Yeah. Which is a lot of officers' details, vehicles, people can search it.
Details? It's not details.
Well, there's vehicles with registrations. Yeah, you can.
If you're taking photographs
only
and
the
videos,
DVLA can.
If you're taking photos and videos from the backyard, the marked vehicles are nowhere near this gate that you can't really see. So all of these vehicles are all plain and possibly personal vehicles.
What about Google Maps? You can go on Google Maps and I can see straight in there on Google Maps.
Yeah,
but Google Maps doesn't show any registrations of any vehicles. No, it doesn't. No.
I'm going to step back just in case.
Yeah, it's like I say, I'm not doing anything wrong. I've not broken any laws or anything. I've explained exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, but what our view is, which is one thing that we've got to understand is.
What's your name, sir?
I don't give you details, mate. It's not personal. I just don't do it.
Right, okay. At the minute, obviously, we don't know who you are.
Yeah.
You've got a mobile phone that you're putting through into the rear yard.
It's really not a problem.
Of the police station.
It is not.
It is a problem. The reason it's a problem is because obviously at the moment the terror threat is at the highest level it can be. All right. So we need to know who you are. Okay, because we need to know why you are filming.
I've just told you I'm doing a documentary.
But we need.
YouTube.
We don't know that if that's true or not.
We don't know that. We need to ascertain who you are. Okay.
You can't ascertain who. I just told you I don't give you details.
Right, that's fine.
I've got every right to not give me details.
You have, but,
no,
what you need to
so
what you need to understand is that it's also you can be arrested, so that we can ascertain.
Arrested.
So we can
Under
ascertain.
what law?
So we can ascertain what your details are.
Under what law?
Okay.
Under what law can I be arrested? Can you state the section and can you read that out, please?
Don't need to.
You do need to.
Don't need to.
It's in your code of practice.
You don't need to.
Yes, you do. Yeah, you really do.
We can arrest you and it'll be explained in custody.
I'll be looking into this as to why you saying you do not have to explain what section of the law you're arresting me under.
Don't need to.
Yes, yes, you do.
Don't need to.
Yes, you do.
Don't need to at all.
Right. Well, I don't know where you read the law from. Was it like a children's book or something?
I mean,
We'll have them in.
You seriously.
We'll have them
You need to tell me the law what you're arresting me on, sir.
Can you move away while I talk to my colleague, please?
No, I've got every right to film.
Thank you.
I've got every right to film. What section are you?
I don't know your name at the moment.
Right,
Obviously,
let me put this in your pocket.
yeah, no problem. Right. Do you want to give us a dog? So we'll just think that. At this moment in time, you've been arrested, so we can ascertain your identity. All right.
Under what law?
Obviously, that'll
You
be explained when
cannot
in custody,
arrest
right? You don't
someone.
have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you don't mention one question so much later in court. Anything you do say may be in evidence. All right.
Yes, what law are you arresting me under, please?
We don't know who you are.
We don't know what you're doing. We don't know what your intentions are at this moment. You got to understand
This
that.
is mental, this. What are you arresting me under? Could you just tell me what it is I've done wrong to be arrested? Could you tell me, please?
It'll get explained when we're in custody, all right?
No, you have to explain why I'm being arrested. You don't just arrest someone
We
and not
have
tell them
to
why.
understand your identity. We don't have any details about you. We don't know who you are, what your intentions are, anything like that. So you've been arrested to ascertain your identity, all right?
It's an unlawful arrest then. It's an unlawful arrest and someone will be held responsible for it. Okay, you're going to learn the hard way that you've just made a big mistake. You really are.
What's your dog called?
Oscar.
Okay, I'll just go sort that out.
Stand here for us, all right?
So you can't tell me what you've arrested me for.
Yeah.
You've arrested me to ascertain my details.
Yes, that's true.
Right, that's an unlawful arrest, sir. You are officially going to be retrained and spoken to by that for that.
It's alright.
I'll privately prosecute you as well. You don't arrest someone, not tell them what section you've arrested them under. You'll learn the hard way.
Come on. Oscar. Yeah.
This is illegal what you're doing. And you know it, and that's why you're
The
quiet.
grounds of your and the necessity of your arrest will be provided to the
You
custody
provide it when you
sergeant.
arrest someone.
They'll be given to the custody
You
sergeant.
provide it when you arrest someone. You'll learn the law the hard way. You really will. And everyone will see your incompetence. Everyone. What's your name? Subby Ali. 9121. Incompetent and unlawful arrest. The world will see how much you know about the law. And you lot have backed him up and you've done nothing about it and you know it's an unlawful arrest. You are in trouble, pal. I know the law to a T, so tread carefully.
Sorry?
I know the law to a T, so tread carefully.
Not a problem.
It will be a problem, believe me. It's going to be the worst day of your life. I'm a law-abiding citizen. And you've arrested me for no reason other than you want my details. Doesn't work like that, fella. Have you got anything to say with regards to the situation?
I'll explain to the custody sergeant. If the custody sergeant agrees and
The
accepts
custody
it,
sergeant will agree.
and then it makes it a lawful arrest, because obviously that's on the custody sergeant.
No, it doesn't. The law is above the custody sergeant, buddy. Okay? If the custody sergeant agrees with you, then he's wrong. What's right is the law. Not the police, the law. going to be on a desk job after this, buddy. What do you think about that? Tell the people what you think about it. Go on, have you got any comments? Read the comments on this video, mate. Read the comments. Absolutely no need for this, there wasn't. I explained exactly what I was doing. I've got a mask in my pocket, do you want me to pop it on?
Can do, right? Where is it? In that one, yeah? This one, yeah?
You'll have to check it too, I think so.
That's your dirt pad.
Don't worry, they're all empty.
Spot on.
We can get you a brand new mask if needed in custody.
Yeah, I knew I had one somewhere.
Gonna put that spot on. Can we do it for
It'll be
you?
a bit
Can I just go outside?
difficult. My ears are big enough, it shouldn't be a problem.
You got it, yeah? Just watch your head. Yeah, I'll do the side. Just
Nice
put it
one.
down. Yeah, sorted. There, yeah.
I've got it.
What's your number, sir, please?
2715.
Would you agree that this is a lawful or unlawful
I'm not
arrest?
discussing it with you.
Do you know
I'm not-
why?
I'm not discussing it
Because
with
you
you.
know.
I'm not discussing
You
it with
know. Do you have to give
I'm
the
not
reason?
I'm not
Do you have to
discussing
give the
it- I'm not
reason
discussing
why
anything
you
with you.
arrest someone,
not
or do you not? Do you just arrest them
I'm
because you
not
feel like
discussing
it?
anything with you.
You don't, do you? You don't arrest
not
someone
discussing
because you just
anything with
feel
you.
like it. You don't do
So
that.
relax, because the cops will end up.
It's alright, I'm not bothered, it's okay. Be another charge for you, won't it? Huh? PC 2980. If you arrest someone, do you have to tell them why you're arresting them, or do you
So
just
we're not
arrest
going
them?
to engage
I'm not
with you.
gonna
We're
Can
not
she
going
not
to
speak?
engage. We're not
Can
going
she
to
not
engage.
speak? Do you know
We're
why?
not going to engage with you until we're in there and there's cameras in there. All right?
Is your body cam on?
There's no requirement to speak to you now.
Is your body cam on?
Okay?
Is your body cam on?
On.
It's on. You're supposed to tell me when you turn it on as well. You don't just turn it on, you inform someone when you turn it on. That's another thing you'll learn. Using your right to remain silent, eh? Not wanting to incriminate yourself, are you? Any further? Do you think I'll get de-arrested and it'll just be a bit of embarrassment for yourselves? Eh? Or is your sergeant a numpty as well?
Everything will be discussed in custody.
I can discuss it here if I want.
It's fine, you can discuss it.
At least I'll be able to get a photo with the fan on the way out like I wanted.
This won't be the way that you'll be going out, it'll be the front.
Alright. It's out the window, isn't it?
So what's the documentary you're making?
Just about police abusing powers. You're the star.
Hmm?
You're the star.
I'm there.
The star.
Oh.
You're the abuser. Along with the assistance of your colleagues. You have to watch it with your friends and family when it goes up. You get about between 50 and 100,000 views in the first week. I'll make sure the Chief of Durham Constabulary sees it as well. He won't sleep for a week, will he? Jesus. I did one in Lancashire the other week and it was front page of the Lancashire Post. Lancashire Live, look on the news website. Misconduct, I think it was, they got spoken to about. It's scary how police officers actually don't know the law and what they're supposed to do in the procedures. Mental. You're not alone, I'll put it that way. Unlawful imprisonment, that's another one as well if you take me in. There's unlawful arrest, which you've already done, and this will be unlawful imprisonment.
Hello.
I've been unlawfully arrested and now I'm looking at unlawful imprisonment as well.
Why do you think you've been unlawfully arrested?
Because I've not been told why I've been arrested, what law I've broken.
You've been arrested under Section 58 of the Terrorism
They never
Act
told
2000.
me that. They never told me that.
Right, well that's why you've been arrested.
Well, they never told me that. So
well, I've been told that, so I don't know why you haven't.
Well, I haven't been told it and I've got it all on video.
Okay, right, well that's why you're arrested.
Right, so would you like to search me, sir?
I'm not going to arrest you, I'm the inspector.
Would you like to search me then under the Terrorism Act?
I don't want to search you at the minute, you'll get searched at the appropriate place and at the appropriate time.
Right, no problem.
And not by me. Okay? Do we have any recording devices running whilst he goes into custody?
I'm allowed to do that, by
We've
the
got
way.
a body camera, just his phone, which is still inside his pocket. We're not sure if it's still running.
Yeah, leave that alone, don't turn it off.
Right, I'm going to turn it off because you're entering a police building.
I'm allowed to record, I'm allowed to have it running.
Not within
It's
a
me
police
right, yes
building.
I am. It's me right,
well,
you need to check that. If you turn that off, that's another thing that'll be a
That's an
problem.
argument we can have at a later date, but for now
It's
we're
not an
going to turn it
argument,
off
it's a policy.
because
I want to be recorded of what
everything
happens
that's
to me.
happening here is recorded by that camera there
Right.
and by that camera.
Can I just say, I would
there.
like a copy of
Okay.
that, do not delete it, and I want a copy of that also, don't delete it.
If we decide that it's necessary for you to have a copy, if there are any charges brought against you,
If
then
I want a copy, I'll get a
then
copy.
that will be made
I
available
will get a
to
copy
you.
no matter what. Whether I have charges or not, I will get a copy.
Right, possibly.
Okay, no,
Okay.
definitely.
Again,
I'll promise you.
That's a
Do
discussion.
you not know that I'm entitled to that?
You are if you apply for it, and we
Exactly,
deem,
I
and
will
we
have-
deem
no, you
that
don't,
it's not
I have to have it.
a matter of public protection to give it to you.
Which it won't be.
But then there's no
So,
argument,
you know,
is there?
exactly, there's no argument. I can tell you that straight away. You should know that. You shouldn't really have to be told that. You should say, yes, I'll give you it.
But I can't say yes, I'll give you it because I don't know whether.
Right, well, you know, either way, you'll know I've got it. I am entitled to it.
Right. Right. So
Turned off.
Yeah. Just watch your step behind in case you fall over. Dog water.
She's looking down here, go and arrest her.
What, sorry?
She's looking down here, go and arrest her
Well,
for
why is she
terrorism.
there?
Right, come on. Obviously, I don't know your name, so it's just
Matt.
Matt, yeah? Right, Matt will just come from here. Alright, just watch that strip. Otherwise, you'll have everyone in here. Just one side, don't it? Next one. Through here, Matt. Just through here, lad. I'm just on there. Can I borrow your cookie? What? Or your cookie?
Good morning. Leave the cuffs on for now, please. Now then, what's your first name, please, sir?
It's Matt. First name.